Hey guys, Dave here again, and it is time for the 1/500 scale Spaceship Yamato. So I'm actually on the second run of watching the series, and if you haven't seen it, pick it up, watch it, it's great. So today what we're going to do, I have a bunch of stuff to go over with this whole build, and I will be doing it piece by piece, so I hope you guys enjoy. There's going to be a lot of little modifications done to this, including, and we'll get to the review on this, the Madman lighting wave gun and lighting effect kit for it. I was going to do from scratch, but I decided to go ahead with that route and see how that ends up turning out. So let's start doing this up. Now I'll be honest, I've already had the hull together once, and then I just took it apart, and it will end up being taken apart again, and I will show you why here in a minute. Alright, so we have for the first part of our instructions, now it tells you to put in the clear pieces for here. I'm not doing that yet. I'm not even trimming them off. You guys will see why later. So we've got the one side here, and I've already got these pieces already laid out. These are the hull stabilizers to make sure everything stays. And what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up popping these out again and cutting out sections of these for wiring to go through. Another thing that I'm going to do, you'll see that there's rails on here. Most of the rails and stuff that are on here are going to end up coming off and being replaced with handmade photo etch parts, which I'll be making myself. On here you have for the torpedo tubes, I'm going to end up I think I'm going to end up cutting these out, opening them up, and having launching torpedoes out of there. And I want to do something I haven't seen before, and something that I haven't done on that kind of scale. So this should prove interesting. Alright, so following the instructions, really simple. This is actually a rather simple build. So we've got that, as you can see. So now we're going to take the other side, and we're just going to line up these pieces here. And if you're doing this yourself, you can assemble it however is going to end up working best for you. Whether it's putting these in one at a time and just pressing together as you go down. Now another thing that I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to modify the nose cone, drill out a hole there for the lighting to come up through. Again, that stuff's the simple part. So we've got that portion. And next step, part of the main hull. Now you can do this one of two ways. When you decide to paint it, you can either A, leave it together and mask it, or B, pull it apart. I haven't decided which one I'm going to end up doing yet, just for cleanliness. lined up right. So that's why it's going to look like that. You don't want to force it to begin with. This whole thing is going to have to get sanded down. Little tweaks here and there. Okay, so we've got the nose cone that's going to go on there. Might as well pop that on. And I'm not putting the bridge on right now, or the deck. We'll do that on another video because I don't actually have it trimmed and everything yet. So we'll set that to the side. Next step. Now this is the part that I'm going to be using for my battery compartment. The hole is big enough. I don't really have to put the stuff in, but I'm going to anyway. And let's see here. That part, we'll put together the little hatch here. So on here, this is going to go like so. You're going to want to hold it, put that piece on, and then press it down. And then that'll open up and like so. And then make sure everything's all lined up and tight. You're not forcing it, not causing any stress points. We've got one of the bays for launching the planes. And this is just the basically the cap for that. You've got the underside that's here with the details. So in like so. For the engine, you have your clear part. You've got your nozzle that's going to go on the tip, and this goes in a certain way. And I want to make sure I get it right. That's right. So that'll get twisted around and lined up. The engine on, and of course you can't see it because there's no light in there right now. I'm going to put this section together. I'm putting that's right. No. That fin on. That one on. And from back here, you've got these. I'm not going to press them in real hard because they're going to have to come out and have holes drilled in them for the lighting effects. That's good for now. And let me see, I had difficulty with these to begin with. Okay, so we're going to put this on. Like so. Should fit together nice and snug. Now this part is going to be a little wobbly until we get the deck piece on here for stability. And for now, until I put some magnets in there, this piece just kind of sits here. We'll push that on. Now there are these little trays, which I think come out so that you can place in the wing things, which will not be being used, at least as of right now. So those will probably get glued into place. Again, like I said, that. So here is the infamous base. Alright guys, so there is that. So that is about 27 inches, just shy of 27 inches end to end. There's going to be a lot of detailing and stuff to be done on here. And I think you guys are really going to like the tweaks that I'm going to be doing on here. Because you know, I got to be different. But as you can see, for some reason I'm thinking these are on backwards. But I may be wrong. So I actually have a majority of the decking and also the towers and everything already clipped and trimmed. So the next video will be piecing those together. I still have to do like the pod doors, things down here, and the control station number 2, which hangs down below. But that's it for tonight, guys. We will have more. And I am really enjoying this build. I just wish it was even bigger. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Peace out.